your young midfield line. They have a very successful young one themselves.
Yeah, well, they've got starting a freshman on attack and a big sophomore in the midfield, number 11, and they're two midfields deep. I mean, they got a guy in the second midfield with like 30 assists, so it's a talented group and with some depth.
I feel like if you need to win to get into the NCAA tournament at this point?
We're approaching it that way. I mean, you lose to Colgate, you're 500, so you're eligible for the playoffs. A couple of good things that we have going for us. We have 2 wins in the top 5 in the RPI. I don't think anybody else has that. And wins are important. Our strength of schedule is like number 3 in the country. So we've played everybody, and we haven't lost anybody below a top 20 team. I think Navy is 17 or 18 in the RPI. So we've got an argument.
Is a home game still a possibility?
Oh, I don't know. We got another week to go.
Yeah. You say you're approaching it like a playoff game. What does that mean practice is like this week? Is everything a little more
Yeah. Well, we're getting there. Guys, we're missing a couple guys every day in practice because of finals. Reading days are going on right now. So it's been, we've had to schedule practices at different times to optimize as many guys as we can to get to practice.
As we approach the end of Don Madonna's year as a starter, what's your evaluation of how he's progressed and where he is?
Oh, I think he's done a great job this year, as a starter. He's been a leader out there vocally. He's made we put him in situations where he's had to make one-on-one saves this year. He's just gutted through it. He's a tough guy.
And jumping back to your coaching award, do you put much stock into those? 4 in a row is pretty impressive, or do you just put another trophy on the shelf and move on? How do you do that?
Well, the ACC coaches vote for it, so I'm certainly taken by their vote once again. I think they just don't like me less than the other guys, So who knows? It's happened, and I think I'm appreciative of it. And it should be a coach's award because the assistant coaches have an awful lot to do with this. Donahue, Rogers, Scaramazino, and Simmons. They're all part of this, and they deserve the award also.
You guys have won so many one-goal games this year. Now you've lost a couple in a row.
Yeah.
And I know you probably don't change anything when you win them. But what about when you lose them?
Well, I think especially in the case of Navy, that was a tough one because we had the ball at our stick with 40 seconds to go in the game. The toughest part about those is getting the ball in bounds. We got it in bounds, and we went the wrong way with it, and they came up with the last 2 goals. So that one we thought we could have put in the bank. So it still stings.
Yeah. So what is the mood, I guess, after you lose a couple?
I think we've talked about it before that when you lose a game like that, all your mistakes become really amplified. They become really important. When you win a game, whether it be by a goal or by 10 goals, the mistakes you just don't pay as much attention to. You do in film and you try to point them out, but they don't hurt as much as they did against Navy.
So is there something against Virginia that you guys think should have corrected?
Well, I think that the Virginia, I told the guys right after the game, I was not happy with the loss, but I was happy with the effort. The effort was there. Everybody gave everything they could. Had a couple of big pipes in the fourth quarter, missed a ground ball to give us a possession in the fourth quarter. A couple of mistakes, but the effort was there, and that's all you can ask of the players as a coach.
Taking a look at Nick Mellon, kind of now that we've gone through most of the season, he's kind of come off the injury. It seems like he's had a very solid year. What have you kind of seen from him overall, you think?
Well, I think Nick has had so many stops defensively against great players. We've put him on pretty much the best player in every game, and he's really produced against guys who are going to be first-team All-Americans. He's got better in the clearing, got better in the team package, and it's nice to have somebody like that can just go out and play a great offensive player and have success, kind of take him out of the game at times.
What's been the biggest difference for him, you think, this season after taking the year off?
Well, I think he started as a freshman, so that's great experience, and then a year to watch. Last year, even though he was hurt, he was in all the film sessions, at all the practices, so he's getting something out of that. Now he's just stepped up to the next level as a sophomore.